Kai Allen says, New York 15 here. This morning I voted for Bernie and Samalis Lopez. Thank you so much, John, for everything you and the family, the TYT family do for us. I so appreciate you for TYT News, Laughs, and Sanity. Love you guys. Thank you, Kai. Yeah, Samalis and all the others in New York are up. Many of these candidates have been on the show over the past year or two, and it's going to be a big night. I mean, there's been some good primary nights this election. There have been some really bad ones. I've been watching Nabila Islam lose. That was really rough in Atlanta. And so we are going to be doing live coverage. Definitely join us. I'm going to be in 1 hour of the coverage with Cenk Uygur and Benjamin Dixon. We're going to be doing some initial returns analysis. Jordan, are there any elections in particular you're keeping your eye on tonight?
I mean, I'm watching Jamaal Bowman and I'm watching Charles Booker. Those are the two that I really hope pull it out. Those are, pretty good progressive guys. I would love to see Booker against McConnell in Kentucky. That'd be great. And Jamaal Bowman unseating Eliot Engel, who is just, pretty much showed everyone his true colors a couple weeks ago when he said that if he didn't have a primary, he wouldn't care.
100%.
So, as we talked about before the show, it's a lot of it's going to come down to voter suppression. There's huge cuts and rollbacks in how many polling places there are in Kentucky, which forces people into long lines. And I told you, a couple of anecdotes of people that I had heard from in Kentucky who were getting empty envelopes when they requested an absentee ballot or weren't allowed to have an absentee ballot. So things like that, I mean, just not great when you really need a robust progressive turnout. And part of that is absentee voting. So
yeah,
we'll see. But all eyes on Kentucky tonight.
Yeah, and a lot of people are mentioning that they closed down about 95% of the polling places, which, okay, it's a pandemic. I get that. But the whole thing is get people to not vote in public, but give them the way to do so otherwise. Not just, we're not going to do anything. We're just going to make it way harder to vote in public. And by the way, if you still want to exercise your democratic rights and vote in public, now you can expect that 10 times as many people are going to be at each polling location. So that seems like a great idea. I think Booker, those are about the two highest profile. I mean, there's a lot, but for Booker to beat McGrath, I think would be great because McGrath got the official nod of the Democratic Party, raised millions and millions of easy dollars that have nothing to do with her and her opposition to Medicare for All and other programs like that, as well as seeming to campaign based on being able to achieve more with Trump than the current Republican is madness. So that would be great. But Bowman winning for me might be more immediately exciting because it's a blue district. So he would effectively be in, whereas Booker, that would be great, but is still going to have an incredibly difficult election in the general election. Bowman would basically be in it. Which would be very exciting. And no nicer person to have it happen to, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. Jamaal Bowman, just from everything that we're seeing, just seems like a great person. And would be a great member of Congress because he's a middle school principal. He's just everyday person. He can relate to the common struggle. He's proximate to the problems, which is something that you need to really understand how we can get systemic reforms. This guy's great. He's not out of touch. He's not a career politician. He's not just showing up because he has a primary like Engel. And, he's not taking millions from Trump backers just to beat his opponent like Engel is. So around just every possible way you look at it, Jamaal Bowman just seems like the ideal candidate there.
Yeah, the fact that he's getting Republican money, not directly, but the Republicans are like, no, we need Engel. That should be a major heads up. Yeah. The fact that Hillary Clinton came out of the woods to do her first endorsement and it was Eliot Engel. Come on. I know that we're not always going to win these big ones. It's a shock when we do, but man, would it be nice, especially considering all that we've been through this year, to see Jamaal win tonight. So anyway, that coverage is going to be on TYT. There's going to be a lot of great guests going to be joining us, including, by the way, Jamaal Bowman, who we're going to be doing an interview with, but Ida Rodriguez is going to be there, Michael Shore, Cenk Uygur, Benjamin Dixon, like I said, and a number of other people. So definitely stay tuned later on today for that. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.